Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of our planning our Florida vacation. The book we use a lot, people in Britain use the British Guide to Orlando, which is a nice book. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice book. The one we use a lot is that one. It's the Birnbaum's book. This is an old one, 2015, because we was last there in 2014 and our friend bought us this book. The 2019 book will be out in September. I think it's about September the 21st, I guess. Do check that out. I mean, you probably won't find it in a bookshop because they used to always be in bookshops in England, but they don't. But you can definitely buy on Amazon. It's a great book. I'm not even going to show you because I could flip through it. It's basically, if you're staying on Disney property, this is the book to get. It just covers everything. Everything. You know, the British Guide is good. It covers a bit of everything. It will cover Disney, it will cover SeaWorld, it will cover Universal. This covers just Disney, and it's a wonderful, wonderful book. I'm going to thumb through it at the minute because I'm going to go straight to this page here. This is like a little thing that's will we do it, won't we do it, will we find them, will we not find them, I don't know. But every little section, you've got Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot and Hollywood Studios. There's a section called Hidden Mickeys. So let's actually go to the Magic Kingdom one I'm thinking on. Let's go to the Magic Kingdom one. Hidden Mickeys in the Magic Kingdom. So I'm not going to read them all out because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 11 they've found. And obviously there's a lot more Hidden Mickeys in Magic Kingdom than just 11. But this is why this book's quite cool. It's like, I don't think I've seen this in other books. So as for instance, the Pirates of the Caribbean, it says, as you enter up the main building and jump on the standby line, the queue on the left, keep your eyes peeled for 4 large gun cabinets hanging on both sides of the wall. You'll pass a set of smaller ones on the right before reaching these. The locks on the cabinets form Hidden Mickeys. Who would have thought that? Look, the locks on the cabinets form Hidden Mickeys. And a Hidden Mickey is Duffy's there. Is basically they do that, and a little Mickey there. So that's a Hidden Mickey within the Duffy. Hidden Mickey actually is in Duffy's face there. So you can, so that's what you're looking for. It's anything that looks like, Hidden Mickeys, and they're all over the place. So that's why we like this book. I like this book. It's just like information that it's like ooh, and you can start looking for stuff. And then they've got hot tips for Magic Kingdom. Obviously, they detail the rides and all the shops and places to eat. But it's just a great book. It's a great book. Now, another great thing about this book, it's got a restaurant roundup. Now, obviously, when you go to a restaurant, it's subjective as to what you want to eat and how well you rate the food. But it kind of gives you a little nudge as to what they consider the best places to eat for certain categories. So you've got like the top Walt Disney World restaurants for families with kids, a quick service restaurant, which is sort of interesting because I'm going down there. I can't see Casey's Corner in there. That should be in there. Who doesn't want a hot dog? Who does? I want a hot dog. Best places to celebrate a child's birthday, which is a good thing. Best splurge for a grown-up. That means it's pricey. So they've got Victoria and Albert's, which is in the Grand Floridian Resort. I do hear that's really posh in there. You've got to really dress up. You can't go and turn a t-shirt. I think you've got to dress up in that one. But they've got the California Grill at the Contemporary Resort. And the Contemporary Resort, if you don't know, is the one that the monorail goes through. And that's we've seen a few vlogs online on that. That's really posh up there. Very pricey. But then also you get a nice view of the fireworks. But when the Magic Kingdom fireworks going off, you can see them from the Contemporary Resort in the California Grill, which is good. Dinner shows we'll skip because we probably won't do dinner shows. The Hoop-de-Doo music review is supposed to be really cool, but we probably wouldn't do that anyway. And then let's see, we don't want seafood. We know we're going to skip seafood. Best veggie burgers. We're meat eaters, so we don't want that. Best Italian fare. Now again, I didn't even consider this, to be honest, because I do like a pasta in America. I've never ever eaten a pasta in Italy in the Epcot Pavilion. Why have I not done that? So that could be on our tick list maybe. Via Napoli. So we may go there to see what that's like. Yeah, there's also one at the Swan Resort, which is near to where we're staying. You know, we're staying at the Yacht and Beach Club, and the Swan and Dolphin is just literally walkable, or catch the boat and get to it. So we may go there because that's supposed to have some nice restaurants in the Swan and Dolphin Resort. And then the best place for a coffee. Well, to me, coffee's coffee, but obviously there are different quality coffees, I guess. It's just and some of these places really actually are in the actual hotel resorts as opposed to in the park. Some of these places, but they're saying the Flying Fish Cafe at the Boardwalk Resort, so that's just across the road from where we're staying. So we may go for a coffee. But this is one I went straight to. The best place for an ice cream, the best place. So it has got beaches and cream, which at the minute we have still got it reserved, but we may well cancel it. We're kind of thinking when we get to there, do we want to sort of go into a park, come out the park to the beach and cream, and go back in the park, or we just stay in the park and we just have something to eat in there, and, So that's why we're not sure yet. I think I said in part one, it's like we kind of wanted to do it for the kitchen sink, but that's a lot of ice cream to eat, so that's why we're not too sure for that one. But then it says it L'Artesian. That's not it. That's a Tarzan. Oh, that's not it. It's basically an ice cream shop in Epcot in France, so that's definitely on our to-do list. That's the other one, Plaza Restaurant in Magic Kingdom. That's where I think you can get the Mickey pants. It's there. But there's obviously ice cream everywhere, and even like you get the little pop-up kiosks, for want of a better word. They'll sell the Mickey lollies. All the hotels sell the lollies. So so they're good stuff. Milkshakes. Is it best place to have a milkshake? Oh, there it is again. Look, beaches and cream. Best place to have a milkshake. But then we wouldn't necessarily. Obviously, we don't go there. If we don't go there, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Min and Bill's Dockside Diner. Never heard of that one. Min and Bill's box. I mean, I'm assuming it's still there, say, because this book is 2015, so it may have changed. But I'm assuming it's there because when we go into, or we've been into Hollywood Studios, I forget the name of it now. It might be the Backlog Express. It's the big restaurant which is right next to the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. That's quite nice in there. I think I probably had nuggets in there, like a nugget. So we may try something a bit different there. So for best place to have freshly baked cookies. So again, Hollywood Studios has got one. The Writer's Shop. I think I've been in the Writer's Shop actually. I think they sell books in there from memory. And again, the Main Street Bakery, which is down Main Street, USA, which is kind of a no-brainer. That's all they will sell is cookies and cakes and that sort of thing. Best character meal. We're probably not going to do. We were talking last night, me and my wife. Should we or shouldn't we do a character meal? There seems to be mixed reactions online as to if they're worth the money. If in terms of you pay a chunk of money for a breakfast or a chunk of money for a lunch or dinner. Is it worth it for the character interaction? Yes. Is it worth it for the food itself? Not sure. So we were sort of mulling over, do we do Chef Mickey's, which again is in the Contemporary Resort. Now I did see a little vlog online, someone records in there, and it's like, this is why we're not sure about doing it, because it's very, very noisy in there, very noisy. Because obviously, you've got the people in there having their meals, and obviously in any restaurant it's quite noisy anyway, but then right at the top of where you're having your dinner goes the monorail. So it's like, and obviously they do slow the monorail down going through there, but it's still going to be a little bit noisy, isn't it? So that's what we're not sure about that. And I'm thinking it worked out about $60, $70 a person, and that's a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, but it's a lot of money because that's things we could buy, things like this, So what would I rather do? Buy things or have more food? Generally, I prefer buy. I like food, obviously, but I'd much rather buy things and bring the things home. So so this is definitely a good book to have, and it even tells you where to find them as well. It just literally lists the pastry shops, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 pastry shops listed here in Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, another one in Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Disney Marketplace, which is not called that anymore. It's Disney Springs. So this is a great book. So if you're planning your trip to Florida and you're staying on Disney, go for this book. You might even find it cheap on eBay. Someone's bound to be selling an old copy on eBay. because they don't change that much, you know. And if they do, it's only one or two restaurants that are different, isn't it?